Hi. It's been a while. I don't know how to stream right now. I will try to get used to it. Mm, I changed my model a bit. I don't know if you can tell. Also changed the yeah. I don't know if this is the final version, but it's pretty close probably. I changed the lip syncing, but it seems worse. I have to fix that later. I don't know why. I tried so many different. Oh, thank you. I tried so many different ways of changing it, but it won't open. Ah, I think because I don't open my mouth that widely when I talk, so the model doesn't pick it up. I see. No, I'm being honest about the ventriloquism thingy. So, I'm you. I will. I have so much to tell you. Oh yeah, I made the shirt color darker because I thought it looked nicer. I haven't purchased the room yet. Because right now we can just use VTube Studio backgrounds while I think about it. Because it's not really a full room, it's like a desk and background. I still think it's good, I just have to think about it. Because you might get bored of it. And then what's the point of spending all that money? It's 30. Yeah, it's $30. It's kind of a lot for a background and just some assets. I was gonna show you some of the ones on Etsy. Yeah, I'll show you it and I'll show you some of the ones on Etsy and then you can tell me what you think because it's, it's for you anyway. But not today. I can't stream that long today because I have another double shift tomorrow. There's so many things to tell you. In the last stream, I didn't even get to tell you that much stuff because we just customized the model, so I lost a lot of stories, probably. But hopefully you can get the good ones. We probably just cut out about 15 missing the best stories. Thank you. Thank you for following Makio. Yeah. Oh, I changed the hair a bit to make it asymmetric. Um, I like it, but maybe I will change it to be both of them to look like the right side. Maybe, but I had to go to the masks and I had to cut out. Well, no, I had to make. I don't know if you can see my mouse. I think you can make this part transparent, and then also I'm not that crisp. I think it's because I changed the settings so that it would allow all mask visibility, and that takes away some of the resolution. But I thought it's better to take away a bit of resolution so we can have all the parts of the model. So, yeah. But the original model, because if you kind of zoom in a lot, it gets a little bit blurry. But the original model is 2K and 4K, and I'm using 2K because that's what my PC is. But maybe if I use 4K, it would change like how many masks you could have and then the max resolution for those masks. But then again, it's probably the same amount of resources, so I don't think it's true. And I've already edited this one. So let me see, am I too high? Well, I could try. It's just that I don't think it will change too much. Also, most people probably are just using full HD instead of 2K. Well, I guess Twitches are like Twitch people are kind of gamers, huh? So you probably have it. Maybe the YouTubers, any YouTube watchers. uh, I, I, I know it does cut off some of my laughing, but that's what's good about the models. You can tell, you can tell I'm still laughing. Hmm. Oh yeah, and speaking of spending money, I did spend a lot of money recently, too. Um, Mint is funny. I don't know where to start. All the days are mixed up. I didn't write detailed notes. Oh, thank you. I didn't write detailed notes, but what did I do? I wrote down tiny bits of information everywhere. So in my phone, laptop, uh, everywhere. Okay. Well, let me start from a notable day. It was not last Friday, not yesterday, but the week before that. That's how long we haven't streamed. I know because it was it was such a sucky start to the day, but yeah, I think this is the longest we've gone without streaming, without it being a real break. Today, I mean, I technically am still, but I probably won't use that model anymore. I can get rid of it. I changed my what did I call it? Bio. I changed my bios to be a VTuber now. When I've and another thing I did with the model edits, I I got rid of the eyelash. I did it through the mesh, the mesh thing again, where you can make it uh transparent. And I thought the skin thing actually was quite nice. I could always change it back to the one thing, but it is quite cute. And it will show up if even if my mouth isn't like super wide, you know? So I thought that was good. The only things I might change are the bangs and what else? Maybe my eye shape a little, and I'm trying to think. My eyes are tired. What was the other thing? Oh, and I was gonna change the eye color a bit because I thought it looked kind of greenish, but actually it's just pure gray. This is pure gray. I made it like a little bit blue, to test it out, but it's not right. So this is fine. Expression, yeah, I haven't made the. It has the same ones as you saw before, but I haven't made them. Where is it? Into toggles yet. I haven't put the monkeys yet. This might be useful for storytelling. I can keep. We'll try to Okay. So last Friday, not yesterday, but Friday before that. I did that morning. I did a really good job, and I got to the bus for the first time, like 10 minutes early almost. I was really early. I was so proud of myself. Finally. mm, there's smart detection. Why did I hold your message? I don't understand. I don't know what it was. That was just Automod being weird. How long? It'll be 2 years in August. Yeah. I think, yeah, it was August 2024. Oh, it's already been a while. Cause, yeah, cause we had an anniversary, a very casual anniversary stream last August, I think. Right? Oh, time has gone really fast. Wait, has so much time gone by? Oh yeah, we had. I'm kind of confusing it with the birthday one, but I remember the first time was a bit before my birthday, so I didn't even bring it up. And then birthdays, I had a birthday stream next year, so yeah, it'll be 2 years in August. Wow, a lot has changed since then. Anyway, time has really flown. Friday. Right. I got up early for the first time, and I just had a casual walk. Casual walk to the bus stop. I was pretty early. Things were fine. My work, I had to get there at 5. And I was busing that day, which, it's kind of, I mean, it's a little bit sucky that I'm a replacement busser sometimes. Personally, I don't mind it, but I think my family would be disappointed. But I won't tell them. And, but it's okay, it doesn't happen too often. Well, I saw my schedule for next week, and I'm doing it next Friday too. And it's usually I do it because like the main busser girl is not working that night. But that night she's working and she's hosting instead, and I'm always hosting usually. But now I'm bussing tables, and I'm a little bit embarrassed. But cause I didn't I what's the word? I interviewed to do hosting, and I was thinking, did I do something wrong? Is it cause I'm not social enough or something like that? But I think it's just cause we're the only host now. The other two hosts quit, so yeah, it makes sense that we're gonna switch, between us. And also probably because I always buzz tables, even when I'm not supposed to be, because I just want to be useful. I just want to help. And so I'm pretty much, even though I'm hosting, I'm pretty much always buzzing tables anyway. So I guess maybe I'm too good at buzzing tables. And they said, okay, just forget it. Make him just, you can just buzz tables. You don't have to speak. Hosting is like, when the people who you talk to when you go into a restaurant first, and they walk you to your table, and they also take orders and stuff like that. The person at the front, you know. And but I pretty much host every day. Yeah, pretty much every day. I've gotten better at it, I think. A little bit more comfortable. My small talk is still about a -2, give or take, but I'm at least friendly and people seem receptive to that. And yeah, and sometimes people randomly call me sweetie over the phone, and it's cute. Oh, okay, Friday. Oh no, this isn't gonna be a short stream, but I have to sleep. I'll try to hurry. So I was gonna do this today, which was a little bit, of a bummer just because it's lower pay, but I don't mind the work. Also, is the volume of the music really low? Because I can barely see it. I'll put up a little. But I remember last time it was super loud. Yeah. You're just kind of in here with me. I think this part of the song is just low to begin with. I'll just watch the slider. Maybe it's the... No, this part is high. I don't know. Okay, it's a little better. Right. So I got there early. And I saw the bus, on time at the stop before us. You can see it. It's like, how far away? A quarter mile, maybe? Down the road, maybe a little bit less. You can see it. They're pretty close, the bus stops. I was thinking, okay, yeah, nice. I got here early. It's not gonna be stress-free. I'm gonna get to work on time. I did such a good job today. And then a few minutes pass and the bus is still there. It hasn't left. And so... Oh, hello. Wait, what? Oh, I was about to say, how'd you know all of a sudden? Okay. It's true, it's so hard for, I would say, American streamers to hide it if they wanted to. I have no reason to want to hide it, but... as soon as they crack out the pound and mile, it's over. So... Wait, I can see it. A few minutes pass. Okay, maybe they're just waiting. Maybe the times have changed. The route has changed. I don't know. And then 10 minutes pass. And they're still there. And I'm starting to get a bit antsy. And then 15 minutes pass. And I can still see it. And it still hasn't moved. And I have the app for our city. So it's the accurate time. And no movement. And I'm starting to get a bit worried, but I was early, and this is the early bus too. So I thought, okay, it's fine. I'll just get the bus after this. Maybe this bus broke down at the station in front of us. It's fine. I can still make it if I get the next one, which is like in another 10 minutes. So another 10 minutes goes by. And yay, the next bus is approaching. Alright, and then it just drives. It drives me by. Without stopping, it just keeps going. And there's another girl waiting at the bus for me. And she's like, what the heck just happened? And I just laughed, even though I was very, very, very nervous, because I was starting to reach the point of becoming late rifles, because my battery is getting low already. I will consider plugging it in soon. It depends on how much time has passed. And so this is almost 30 minutes have passed at this point, and if I don't, if the bus doesn't come like right this minute, I'm not gonna make the connection. I'm not gonna be there on time. So I just called an Uber because I'm not gonna make it. And Uber was pretty close. It was only a few minutes away, and I think the toll charge was maybe $10 or $11. So not too bad. And I figured, okay, it's fine. I waited out here early. I got here early to wait 30 minutes, and that's fine. It's okay. There's nothing I can do about it. And then it's like 2 minutes away. But then all of a sudden, the bus that was there for 30 minutes idling starts rolling its way over here, and then it was in front of me all at once, and I didn't have time to think. I didn't have time to think about if I could make the connection and if I could get there on time or anything. It was just there all of a sudden, and I didn't have time to come up with, to think logically about it. So I just got on and canceled my Uber because I figured, okay, I can save like $8. I can save $8, and if I make the next connection and I run, I can pretty much make it on time, right? No. Instant regret. First of all, the cancel fee was like $6. For some reason, even though I only drove a few minutes, so that was only $5. extra I would have had to pay. And then also, the bus was so slow that I missed the connection. For some reason, it was taking forever, and people were taking forever to get on and off, and there was so much traffic, and so I missed the connection. And also, even if I would have made the connection, I still would have been late because it was so close to the time. I only had like 20 minutes, I think. And I just didn't plan it out well enough in my head because the walk from even just the walk to my work from the next bus is like another 8 to 10 minutes. So that was really stupid of me. But I didn't have time to think about it. The bus was just there, and I already had this idea of getting on it, and I felt instant regret though as soon as I got on the bus. And there was this guy, to make matters worse, there was this guy who was just like kind of scream talking to himself the whole time, and he was being kind of racist to this lady, the one who was waiting with me. Actually, she didn't do anything, but he had this idea that she was like talking badly about him, but she didn't do anything. I had my earbuds in, but I know she wasn't talking. mm. But I only heard him scream yelling when the bus stopped at her stop, and she like asked the bus driver if he was talking about her when she got off. And she didn't do anything. I think he was mentally unwell because he just kept talking to himself about it, and I think he hallucinated her insulting him. And then he got racist for some reason. I don't know. That seems to be a no. She wasn't. She wasn't speaking at all. He imagined it. I don't know. But I will say these people are making a good case for the stupidity of racism. I must say, every single person I've seen who's like saying this kind of stuff is not doing well in the head. Like, something was wrong. Something was very wrong. I don't know what it was. But, yes, but there's no point in oh, you're right. It might have been drugs. You're totally right. Huh. That would make sense too, actually, from how he was rambling. Oh, cute. I forget about that. Oh, you're right. That might have been it. Mm. I learned the word flocka recently. I don't know what that does, but I heard that if you see things that don't exist, I think they're deliriums. And it might be that. Um, yeah. Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah. I should consider that more often. What is it like? Oh, that gives me no perspective. I don't know. Don't know the difference in what they do. Mm. But yeah, he was doing that. There's just no point in talking to those people though. Like, even if, assuming he wasn't on drugs, but even more so, I guess, if he was. Because you just can't talk sense into them if they're at that point. Like, hey, we're all human, buddy. You know, it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna get you involved too. Oh, good. mm. Well, I know Coke is white, so it would also suit the angel look if you wanted. They won't be able to tell. Don't do it though. Hmm. Oh, that kind of suits him. Yeah. Hmm. Well, assuming that you're an angel and snow. But anyway, well, no, I guess it would blend in. Okay, moving on. And then one of the buses is like a few dollars to ride. And after I missed the connection, I rubbed my eye there. That's why it looked like that. Um, but I didn't want to pay it because I was already gonna be super late. So I just got the one that was free. That was coming at the same time, and I ended up being 25 minutes late to work. And I'm never late. At most, I'm a minute late. Usually, I'm early. So, but I text my boss and I told her it's because of my bus and she was okay with it. And also, they didn't need me at that time because we didn't have that many customers yet. So it was okay. They essentially just got away with paying me half an hour less. About. So, mm, ultimately, it's their win. And then my day kind of turned around though. Oh yeah, and I didn't even run after that because it already so much time had already gone, and there was no point anymore. So I just walked at my regular brisk pace. I do walk really fast. My brain. But my day kind of turned around because I was rushed. I accidentally I accidentally signed in as host, which I didn't mean to do. It wasn't on purpose, but I did. And so I got higher pay for the day. Accidentally. And I also ended up staying a bit later, so I made up for some of the time I lost. And I never fixed it. But I didn't do it on purpose. And then also, I got like regular food to go and I got donuts. And they don't make me pay for the donuts. I think I mentioned that because it's only like $1. So you can just get it for free. And then the people who make them, they they didn't give me a kid's portion, they gave me the adult portion. They gave me all of them. they're nice. And so I was happy. mm. And it was a nice end to the day. I got better wages than I was expecting. And free donuts. I usually am a host. I just sometimes I fill for busing tables, and sometimes I do expo, which is like you garnish food and you do food running and stuff like that, and take out orders. But usually I host, yeah. I do multiple things, and maybe I'll be serving soon, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. But we did hire a new server recently, so I think they need hosts more than servers right now. We'll see. So it ended kind of well, and I think it ended well for... Yeah, because I wasn't hosting that day. I was bussing tables that day. And... What was I saying? Was I thinking face? What was I... There was another reason it ended quite well. I think... Oh, I think because that day I like perfectly caught my connection bus. Like I got off and I walked to the other station and my bus was right there. So I think it was just a perfect day altogether. A perfect ending. Today though I perfectly missed my connection bus. It went by just as my bus got there. And I can't run right now because oh, I didn't even talk about this, but I think I tore something in my leg. So I've been limping a lot recently. I'm kind of getting concerned at this point because it's been like this for like 2.5 weeks. But recently it got a lot worse. Like, if I stand up, like immediate limping. The good thing though, the good thing is that if I keep walking, it will like it hurts less. It's just when I go from sitting down to standing up, I can't walk straight for a bit. I think I know when I tore it too. I think it was when I was running to the bus one of these days. And I'm not supposed to run on it, and I'm trying not to walk too much. But sometimes I run just to be a bit considerate. Like, I had the walk sign, but I ran across the road anyway because a car was gonna turn. And I didn't want them to wait an extra 1 second. An extra 2 seconds for me to cross, so I just ran and made my leg hurt more, which is really stupid. I don't know why I did that. But like when I'm going up to my coworkers to tell them like table assignments, just so they don't have to wait an extra second, I do like a little jog, a little jog up to them, and it's so stupid because I really need to rest it. But even for short bus rides, when I get up, I can't. I have to limp a little bit. And one of the nights was really bad, and so I had to limp on the walk home. But luckily it wasn't a 40-minute walk. And today, normally I would walk 40 minutes home, but I got off early. I got off at like 7:15. 7:15 or 7:20, and I didn't have to walk 40 minutes home, because if I did I would Uber, because it's actually quite bad. Tomorrow I will Uber home. I think I tore a muscle. Affiliate? Oh, yeah, I don't have a way to donate. I just don't want it. Yeah, I don't want people to donate. So I think I tore a muscle. Yeah. And then I think I reactivated it like a week ago. So, Sorry. Just save it. Buy yourself cookies or something. Yeah. So tomorrow. Oh, and today was kind of. I was supposed to work like 10.5, 11 hours. But I only ended up working, I think, 7. Because they made me take a break. We didn't have many people, so they made me take a break at like 2 p.m. I don't think I mentioned this either, but now I have mandated breaks over the weekend when I have double shifts, which is kind of sucky. But last weekend it did allow me to finish Good Omens, which I started 2 years ago. I think I started that book before I started streaming. And I finally finished it, and it's only like 400 pages. But I finally finished it on my break. So, I guess it's worth it after all. My coworker, I'm not trying to read so people say, oh, look at that. She's literate. Look. It's not for that reason. But, my coworker saw it anyway, and he read through the whole front and back synopsis and went through like where I put page markers and stuff. I don't know why he was so interested in my book, but I guess it's like a bookworm's dream for someone to take so much interest in what they're reading. But I'm not a bookworm, so I'm just I'm just a liar. One book per year. That's what I'm talking about. Here's a good. I'm good. Leg's not good, but I'm good. No, I didn't work on the artboard. Speaking of that, I never even drew the art before the owners got there. I never drew. I'm just hoping she'll forget it, because to be honest, I don't want to draw the art. I don't want to do it. It takes so long. I don't think she knows how long it takes to do it. It takes like, per side of the board, it takes like 6 hours, I would say, for me. It's takes way too long, and I have to do it like on work time while still doing all my other work. And I don't like drawing, so I wish I just never would have volunteered to draw the noodles. I was just so bored that day. But if I could go back in time, I would say nothing and I wouldn't draw anything. Mm. No, no, no. It's not a whiteboard. It's kind of like a chalkboard, but it's kind of big. Oh, my phone's gonna die soon. Okay, I'm gonna get the charger. This wasn't supposed to be a long chat, but I barely told you anything. Oh. Oh. I need to tell you at least some stuff. Well, you might be right actually, cause even if I plug it in, it it doesn't. Don't do that. Oh, oh, it's. I have to do FaceTime hold. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might just die through charge. But it has a 10% head start, so maybe it will make it. We'll see. It's not huge, but it's like how do I, maybe 2 feet by 3 feet, something like that. I think so. We'll see. I guess it depends on how much it likes my topics. It's kind of at a weird distance now too. Like the 70 50-year-old man dating profile angle going, but you can't tell. So let's see. Yeah, so that was that day that I was really late. Leg is bad, but hopefully it will improve with some more rest. Because the Basirko hosts now, I get Monday and Tuesday off, like pretty regularly, which is nice. I like having 2 days in a row off. So usually I'm off Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes Thursday. Actually, usually Thursday. But last Thursday, like a few days ago. Yes. That's why I'm so comfortable right now. I'm really comfortable to single. Updated. Oh, you put in the request? And they didn't? Yes. I'm Prime OG. Oh, OG kind of sounds like OG. Well, it sounds exactly like OG. Which makes sense, because you've been around so long. You should remind them. You are a valuable employee. They can't just replace you. No, no. They should listen to your requests. You know, if they try to ignore it, you could just bring up some of their company, their company models. People first. Employees mean everything to us. And just maybe slide it in there really casually. Maybe talk about how much it meant to you to be so valued as an employee, and then they'll kind of feel like, oh, I have to listen, I have to treat them like human. You know? Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but we lost a few employees because they just got a job for a couple months before school ended. So it's kind of similar, but, well, opposite. Mm. So, mm, but today I was supposed to work 10.5, 11 hours, but I only they let me off for 2 hours because we were so slow. So from 2 to 4, I just ate lunch there for free, and then I took a nap, but I didn't fall asleep. And there wasn't like it's not like a hidden place to take a nap. I tried to be in the corner, but I just listened to music and just closed my eyes, and that's really all I did. Mm. And I read a bit of the back of the book. I already finished because there are also interviews in the back, so I read those, and those were cool. Mm. Yeah, that's really all I did. Um, I have nothing to do on my phone because I don't have any social media on here. I don't have anything fun to look at. No, Friday was the day when I was really late. That was today. And then they let me off at like what 7:10, 7:20, and I was supposed to stay till 9. So I only got like 7 hours of work. I think a bit less actually. Which is a bit of a shame. But at least I didn't have to Uber home because I got off so early. That's good. And when I was walking home today, uh, um, there was a guy who was screaming at his friend on the sidewalk. He was carrying a bunch of bags, and they were kind of bantering like an older couple. And I thought it was really funny how he was screaming, and he saw me laughing. He's like, "Sorry, I'm really high right now." And it's like, and then he said, uh, he said you, oh, I'm kind of embarrassed all of a sudden. He said you're so beautiful, and I said thank you, and then. I don't know if it was just the high talking, but anyway, then we went a little bit like a bit further apart, and he yelled back to ask me what my name was, and then I froze because I don't know what is my name. To explain, I have like two names I go by, May and Minmi, yes, and usually I go by Minmi. It's like my preferred name, but uh. It's a little bit harder to understand, and so I thought he would like not understand my name because he was high, so I didn't want to even mention it, but I don't really go by my other name, so I didn't know what to say, and then I paused too long, and then too much time had passed, so I just laughed. I just laughed and kept walking. But I hope you didn't interpret it bad. It wasn't like like laughing at this attempt at conversation or anything. I didn't know my name. I didn't know what name to use. Yeah, that's my name. 4 Haz. Actually, that would be such a great name. That would be a really good name because everybody. I think the easiest way to laugh is to fake laugh and then to laugh at your fake laughter. So if you had a name, haha, it does it for me. I feel like you would make a lot of people happy. No, all I do. It's over for me. I'm gonna die alone now. I could. I could have been on the sidewalk high too. No. Speaking of substances, though, like, so many of my coworkers smoke, which is weird in this time. But I'd say like half of my coworkers smoke or vape, which is it's kind of weird. You know, cause the rate of smoking has gone down so much with what we know about its effects on the body. But cigarettes, but weed too. because one of my coworkers they went out for a break and then they came back smelling like skunk. So I knew. But okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. Mm, but even if it was just the drugs talking, though, I did really appreciate it, cause I don't have super high self-esteem, you know. So when someone says stuff like that, I remember it, and yeah, I was smiling a lot. So, mm, and let's see. Oh, funny. Mm, you know, I really would like to. Yeah, yeah. I just. Mm, it was nice. It felt genuine. Um, let's see. So, what was I doing? I hope you didn't think I was making fun of him for asking my name. I wasn't. I just didn't know what to say. I really need to figure out what my name is. Um, anyway, he was funny though. Um, mm, no, 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 no. I'm gonna reverse dox myself. What? May is a super rare name, as you know. So they'll be able to find me. Yeah, I can't link the two. Mm. And besides, it's kind of hard to explain if I see them again, you know. So I'll just. I think I would have used the name I normally use if he wasn't high, but he wasn't. I thought he wouldn't be able to understand. Um, okay, another story. Last weekend on Saturday I worked double shift too, and the bartender guy was there. He was also working double, and he had a table where there was a lady who was having a birthday, for 40th birthday, and he told me, he asked if I had good handwriting, and I said yes, because I've been told that a lot. Mm, I don't think I do. But I said yes, and he said, okay, so just write this card saying happy birthday, you know, from the restaurant. I said, okay, I'll do that, sure. It looked so bad. I can't. I think, I think a 5-year-old would have done a better job. It was so crooked, and usually my handwriting like goes up to the right, but this time it went down and it was all kind of smushed in. And usually my handwriting is okay. Well, it's usually good, but I realize that's only when it's small. Only when it's small and there are lines, but there were no lines and there was a lot of space. So it was super crooked and smushed in and not very good. And then I tried to make it look nicer by drawing balloons. And they looked Like something you see in biology class. You can't fill in the rest, but yeah. The cells. Yeah, the cells. Mm. And then I tried to color it in to make it, not as bad. And the colors were so dull. They were so dull. It looked so sad. That's card. And I told the bartender. Yes, it was ready, and I was like, it's bad. It's bad. I was like, okay, let me see. And he was like, oh, yeah, it is. Like, I was so embarrassed. But it made me laugh a long time, so it was worth it. And it made him laugh too, so I don't know. It was worth it. Even though it's so embarrassing. And yeah, when she left her table, usually when you get those cards from restaurants, you leave them anyway, but it felt especially bad since I knew how terrible it was. But maybe she thought a kid drew it. Maybe she thought someone's, I don't know, someone was doing bring your child to work day. Maybe. That's all I can hope. But it was so bad. I told him I was sorry if he got a lower tip because of that. But I don't think he did. I think it was fine. It's so embarrassing though. Mm. Well, it wasn't my boss who asked, it was the bartender. And I was hoping he just wouldn't take it, but he did. He used it anyway, even though it was so bad. He didn't wanna wait one, I guess, himself. It was awful. I can't... Maybe if it's someone's birthday and they want me to recreate this card, I can do that. Okay. So, and and then that guy, this morning we had nothing to do. For the first hour we didn't have a single customer. That was the least busy we've ever been that I've seen. And then we had very few throughout the morning, so I just practiced writing some Greek sentences from what I could see outside. And he saw that. He asked me to write him good luck. Good luck for his exam. I guess he... Oh wait, I shouldn't say his major, but yeah, he has an exam coming up, so... At first he just told me to write, like, in this card again. I said, not again! Please, not again! But he said, no, it's just for me. And I said, oh, okay. And so... I wrote it there, but I forgot what luck was, so I had to look it up. But I remember now. And and he said, okay, great, he said this, bring him good luck. No. I said no. I should ask him to tell me what grade he gets, because... No, I wrote good luck. I just forgot what the word luck was. Not like what kind of luck he wanted. I didn't forget, like, oh, did he want good luck? Did he want bad luck? No, I forgot the word for luck. And he said he said maybe he'd get it tattooed. I don't know the sense of humor, but yeah. I should have said I'd sue for copyright, but it's actually better handwriting than the birthday card. So I think because I didn't have any pressure to make it good. Would you look at that? True. True, true, true. True, 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 true. And, oh, and Thursday. Oh, I ran a bunch of errands. When was this? Trying to remember. I think I had 2 days where I ran a bunch of errands. Oh yeah. And then last Sunday I got off, hold on, water. That's the 1 year and 8 months of practice at work. And also, I mean, I didn't just get practice here. I also like started going outside and stuff like that. So, yeah. Well, yeah, I was. How many months ago? Like 8 months ago, I was still a complete shut-in, I think. Yeah, because I got my first job in October. Well, my first in-person job. I had a job before that. Oh, so you could see my suck, huh? You see my failure. No, I'm kidding. It's just because you find it more relatable or you want to see me grow? Oh, okay, okay. We'll see. Yeah, I have a lot of mods, but the thing is, it doesn't really. I don't know how well it represents like how I've grown socially because you're just a chat. You're a chat box, so my brain doesn't like view you as human. Not in a bad way, but like, it's always been easier to stream than talk to strangers. So it doesn't really show the growth there. What's with Automod today? It didn't like subhumans. Maybe it's thinking of some kind of gory human sandwich. A grinder, if you will. Hero. And let's see. Yeah, that's true. Also, voice too. But I think in that's what all the tastiest foods say. Every single one of them says they're not tasty. That's never gonna work. You're just gonna make yourself like the forbidden fruit. You know what happened to the forbidden fruit? Okay. Yeah. Because if you're affiliate, you have to run ads. I don't want to. Yeah. Yeah. But in person, I try to enunciate more clearly. Yeah. We should do emotes through 7TV. That's really the only thing that we're missing. Oh, I didn't know you can't see a mobile. Well, I think most people probably watch on their phone. Yeah, but why would I want them to push my stream if I can't make money anyway? I'm not here for popularity. I don't care. I just want a few people. It's already been achieved. Mm, let's see. What was I doing? Mm? Oh yeah, so yes. That's what I do. That's why I do it. I just want to hear you say that. Mm, but it doesn't make a difference if it's just a few people or if it's like 20 people. It's the same thing with chat. In person is really where I get the most practice, and I get that through my job. So mm, I'm good. I can go out now and I can order food and like take care of myself. So the main goal of independence has been achieved. I'm just not good at small talk. And mainly at work I only talk when I have to. So mm, mm, mm. I have to say, have you considered a high yield savings account instead? What if you gave it a cute anime girl name? Would you invest in it then? Mm. I'll draw a mascot for your high yield savings account. Just give me about 8 months to finish it. It's okay, Sam and I are on the same page. It's okay. We're both really slow. Oh, but last Sunday, it was really productive. I got out of work and what did I do? What did I do? Oh, I went to Walgreens and I got some stuff I needed there, and I signed up for a card so I could get $2 off of a cleaning product. And it was a sweet $2. And I walked. What did I do from there? Oh, and then I walked to the library and I printed out the papers I needed for the tax thingy, and they didn't have an order at the library, so that was gone. But I got a library card. I checked out another book I started reading like 2 years ago, which is, I think I mentioned it before. It's called Angels in America. It's about, I believe, HIV AIDS epidemic. I think it was 80s, 90s, 80s, 90s, and today. No, I think so. But it's not just like non-fiction. It's that, but mixed with like kind of fiction. How do I? It's fantasy elements and like really good dialogue that I really like. Mm. I, I think I've heard it somewhere, so I guess maybe one of my parents did too. I don't know. Or maybe I heard it on YouTube. I'm not sure. I thought about it. I've been very tempted, but they're gonna have footage of me putting a borderline arrowgate into the return slot, and I just can't do it. And they have those little like, those like little library, what are they called, little libraries? Like my neighborhood library, my little library. And it's just this little box. It's kind of like a huge mailbox, and people like put whatever books they want and take whatever books they want from those. Have you seen those? I've been so tempted to put them in there, but I just don't have the guts. I don't know who's gonna come upon it. Really? Huh. That's weird because in my old state they had them too, and they have them here. Hmm. I guess you live in the other part of the country, huh? It really would be a flex if you brought a book to work. Ask you for reading lessons. So, mm, what percentage is it on? Oh yeah, I went from 10 to 5. So, even though it's a weird angle, it was necessary. And, mm, oh, that must mean it's 1 AM for me too. Oh no. It is. Ah, I have to. I have to get up. My shift's at 10 something tomorrow. Oh, and I remember. Yeah. I'll go a little bit longer. I remember. What? I forgot what I remember. What do I remember? Oh, yeah. mm. Yeah, when I was feeling bad, I think it was. Well, I had a stomach ache at first, but I think it was exhaustion, like many days of exhaustion built up. I slept for a lot of that time, and my boss. I'm kind of lucky I passed out the way I did on Monday. Because my boss texted me in the morning. I wasn't scheduled, but she asked if I could come in that night, and I slept the whole day. So I slept through the text, and then I slept through the entire shift that I would have gone in for too, which is good because knowing me, I would have said yes even though I was so exhausted and wasn't scheduled. So it was good. So I just told her the truth that I wasn't feeling well, and I slept the whole day, and she was fine with it. So, mm. Yeah, because I definitely would have just made myself go. Yeah. It's it's bad. I'm gonna I'm sleeping with it really elevated now. So hopefully it will help with inflammation, but I don't have to subconsciously I knew it. I don't have like a compression thigh sock or anything. I used ice, but I think it's too late. Ice is for like early stage inflammation. I don't think it's doing anything. It's just making my sheets wet. It's kind of a waste. And my leg cold. mm. I think it's mostly just rest. So it's good I have Monday and Tuesday off. And then tomorrow, if I do get to work my full shift, which I hope I do. Ah, I hope. No. It's not my feet, it's my thigh. I pulled something. Yeah. Oh, but my feet have been pretty bad too. I think it's too much walking. But yeah, they've been hurting a bit as well. Oh wow. Can't the support beams of my body be stronger? Come on. Come on. Smelly? Am I smelly? No? I shower quite frequently. I forgot words for a bit. Not because of anything you said, just it just kind of blue screened. I don't know. Tired. I might end up streaming earlier, just normally because I've actually kind of got a sleep schedule going. I go to bed at like 1 to 3 now, 1 to 2. So it's working, and I got rid of the insomnia kind of recently. So, it's a shame it's not healing so well yet, but yeah. Well, for me it's super early. I've never been able to sleep like through the night hours. Well, yeah, not for a very long time. Maybe never. It wasn't. Yeah, I usually start stream at 3 a.m. and then stream till like 6 a.m. and then go to bed at like 9 a.m. So, and then that means I only get. And then I also had insomnia from there, so I couldn't fall asleep until after 12 p.m. Like it seems I would never go to sleep before 12 p.m. And that means I only get like 3 hours of sleep before work. And that 1 week that was really, really, really sleep deprived. What was I saying? It was like 0 hours of sleep, 2 hours of sleep, 3, 1, 8, 3, 1. So I guess that's why I was feeling really bad. And oh, someone gave me a Red Bull at work. I don't drink caffeine, but I took it because it seemed like it was a nice gesture. So I have a Red Bull that I'll probably never drink. It's gonna live in my fridge now. Next to kimchi. I bought kimchi for the first time. Vegan kimchi. Vegan kimchi. At first, it was really yummy. The first couple bites, I was thinking, wow, this is the stuff. Nice. And then, the more I ate, the more I didn't like it. So, that's like how I felt with ube flavor mochi ice cream. I hate it. I really, really don't like it. But the first one I ate was pretty good. After that, it was gross. But yeah, the kimchi, if the first couple bites were really good, and then now I don't like it that much. And I have a jar, I have a whole jar of it. It kind of gives me a headache for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna find some way to eat it. The good thing about it is it's fermented, so it will last a pretty long time. Yeah, I guess that's possible. I think it also might be the smell of it. Yeah, I think it can live in your fridge forever. It's like pickles. Pickles can live through most things, right? I think. Like, so it will just live in there for a very long time. And then if I get the random urge for kimchi in like 2 years, I'll have it. But yeah, the first few bites I was really, really, really into it. Yeah, they're gonna be neighbors. They're gonna be neighbors forever. Oh, speaking of neighbors. Oh, and I didn't leave my keys in the door recently, but I left my window open the whole day today. And it was hot out. And my AC, I left my AC on. Usually I turn it off, but I left it on by accident. So you know my AC bill's gonna be nuts this month. But anyway. I should have greeted it when I got home and said good work today, but I didn't. Now it feels underappreciated. Really? Well, I don't know if it's that hot. Oh, but speaking of neighbors, I don't have one downstairs anymore. I noticed the light was on 2 days ago and the window was open. It's never open like that. Like the blinds were open, but I didn't look in because I thought that's rude. But then I did today because it's been open for a few days, and then I know why now, because there's nothing inside. It's completely empty. Oh yeah, my cockroach warrior is gone. She didn't like my cake. She didn't like the sweets I left as payment. That must be it. You think? Yeah, not just her, all of her stuff too. And not because they wanted it, they just they're just vindictive little creatures. Also, I found out that they're cannibalistic recently, so yeah, they eat each other too. That's a wonderful mental image. image. And also, yesterday, I was it yesterday? Yes. I think I got home. Oh, that's a good question. I will soon. I don't usually because I don't like the delay, but I'm gonna start doing it soon because I think it looks nice, and then also you can full screen, and the delay isn't too bad. So yeah, I will soon. Let's see. Oh, and it's easier to export. Oh yeah, the time. I forgot about that. Forgot about the clock. You don't have to put in the description. Not that I really mind though, but art, drawing. Maybe one day. No, I know what you mean. They do look nice. Well, if I decide to buy the little desk setup, I'll have like a theme for it. I'll show you it. I'll show you it later. Not today. But I'm gonna do a productivity stream, probably next stream. And we're gonna go through tabs and I'll show you them then. And you can tell me what you think about it, if you like it. You know, all that. And, oh yeah, yesterday? Was it yesterday? I'm losing track of the days here. Either yesterday or the day before. Oh, and then a few work days ago, I I got one of, I was trying to, you know, eat healthy, so I got like one of the regular rice dishes, but without the rice and without pretty much everything. I just wanted broccoli and cucumber and eggs. And they said for some reason they didn't have eggs. I don't believe that. I think he did not want to take the time to boil 2 eggs for me. But I didn't push it. I was just fine with it, you know. And I got rice instead, so so it's just broccoli and cucumber. So now they call me Mouse sometimes. Because of this. And because I never eat meat, I guess. But they what was the thing? Oh, I wanted to try lo mein with udon noodles because they're really good. No, I like being in the hole, you know? It gives me motivation to work. Yeah, but the udon noodle place is kind of, it's just okay. I think with me that would be better. Why do you want to spend your hard-earned money so bad? What is this? So let's see. Oh yeah, but the texture of the noodles is really good. So I asked if you could just replace. But there are so many. There are so many out there. Trust me, you can find one that would like it. So I asked if he could replace it, and he forgot, and that was okay. I said it's fine, and yeah, but he did the other day, and it was really yummy. It was really satisfying, and I add fried egg to my food now, so it's even more filling, and it's nice. I liked it a lot, and I sat on this little stone bridge thing, and on the other end of it I saw a roach, but it wasn't too big, and I figured, okay, I'll just walk all the way to the other end and surely it will leave me alone. And I got through most of my meal, and then I saw a roach crawling up right beside me, and I screamed a little bit. Just a bit. It's hard not to. Mm, I I wanted to sit on the stone bridge, but the roach did too. mm. Bleh. Oh, everybody can do that. Bleh. Gross. Roaches are my fear. Bleh. Roaches, I'm very scared of roaches. Roaches. It's not super loud scream, but yeah, it was a little. So. mm, it was very gross. It killed my appetite almost immediately. So, lucky I finished eating pretty much everything. Oh, thank you for following Nixie. Oh, speaking of updating stuff, I really need to put the thingy back on for followers. I will do that. Oh wait, um, I forgot to use these. Uh, uh, what is a good saw roach face? Yeah, that's it. What's this? Oh, this is roaches got sent into the sun face. Every roach got on a rocket ship and went to the sun face. Okay, back to reality. Um. But we need them. We need them for the environment. No. I make a case that we do not need them. Because the environment's gonna die anyway. So, why don't we just let it die? And not have to look at roaches? Perfect. Who's on board? Yes? Yes? I thought it died. Oh yeah, the ticks are out of there. In fact, why don't we just throw all of insect kind away, except for some cool ones? Centipedes. No, centipedes can go. Never mind. The caterpillars and butterflies can stay, and cool beetles. Only the colorful kinds. They have to be like rainbow. What else can stay? Roly polies. They're good. They have a spot on the arc. The roly polies. Fine. Ants are okay. Actually, you know what? Just roaches. Just the roaches and ticks and mosquitoes. Oh yeah. McDonald's needs to expand further. They've expanded around the globe, but have they expanded into the globe? About 6 inches deep to feed the bugs. Have they? No. Delete them. Oh. You build this world from your brain. Please. Oh, in my head, you had this sort of delusion that you built the world, and you created the roly polies, and you were gonna get rid of them as a kid, but you forgot you made them, and so we still have them even though you forgot about them because it's your world that you made. Oh, okay. Alright, not Chinubio. Okay. Chinubio. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the productive day. I went to the library and my shoes are kind of squeaky. So there was this room, this big study room, and I wanted to peek in and see, see how the students studying and what it looked like, but my shoes were too squeaky, so I couldn't. I couldn't check. I just had to back away slowly. You could hear. I feel like you could hear your breath so clearly in that room. It was eerily silent for the amount of people. It kind of felt jarring. It did. Oh, and speaking of eerie, the song, Miley Cyrus's song, "We Can't Stop, We Won't Stop." When the car is playing that and it drives away slowly, the song getting quieter has an eerie feel to it. I just thought you should know that. That fun fact. I found that out today when I was waiting for the bus. The chorus. You're welcome. Oh, and I saw there's also this car. It was a while ago. This huge truck that was all decked out with lights, with those lights that people put around the room sometimes. The string lights. And the speakers. These are the loudest speakers I've ever seen in a car. I could hear it like, I don't know if a mile away is right, but like it blasts your ears completely. The people in there definitely have hearing loss. I put my hands over my ears and I had earbuds in and it still hurt. It was so loud. I've never heard car speakers this loud. And they were just going around blasting their music. You could hear it so far away. And it was rap. Yeah. I guess they want to share their rap songs with the world, but yeah, it was really, really, really loud. It was like a concert in their car. They might have shrunk one and put it in their car. Wait, that is the question though. If you shrunk a concert or any kind of device that makes music, would the sound shrink proportionally? Or would it stay the same but small? Concat. Yes. I like that. Yes. Yes, could be either one. I think. Really? Higher pitch. We think that just because they're small, right? But. What would cause a pitch increase with a smaller thing? It's probably just because we think about rats and mice. I guess it's true though. Larger animals do have deeper voices usually, don't they? Like an elephant or a rhino. Is there any large animal that's kind of loud? I mean, high pitched. Panda? I don't think a panda is high pitched. Oh. No, Godzilla has a deep voice. Okay. You're getting him confused with that sissy King Kong, okay? Parrots? But parrots aren't that big. Maybe, but are their vocal cords big? Probably not that big. They have like thinner necks, don't they? Orca? Oh, you're kind of right. Actually, it does have kind of a higher pitched moose? I don't know. Oh, that reminds me though, I saw a deer really close for the first time since moving here. And it didn't run away from me. I didn't try to get close to pet it or anything because I thought maybe it wouldn't like that, so I kept some distance. But it was very cute and it didn't like get scared of me. Which is a little bit concerning if there are hunters nearby. Because then they won't be scared of people and then they'll die. Really? I've seen signs about deer running into the road, but I've never seen one. But today I saw that one and I also saw one on the side of the road. That was, I think, dead. I think it wasn't sleeping because its body was too rigid. It didn't look like it was in a comfortable position. And also, why would it sleep by the road? It doesn't seem like a safe place to slumber, right? So I think it was dead. Yeah. Yeah. I really like them. They're very cute. It's on the side of the highway. Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have I seen squirrels? Yes. I see squirrels all the time. Like most people. Here. I think. Mm. My energy is kind of... Outside I see roaches, but inside so far I'm okay, knock on wood. My night downstairs has left me. The monthly bread and water wasn't enough that I'm using as payment. They just left me. Now's a really good time to practice dancing because I won't be bothering anybody below me. I just won't have the time. I know it. The ground is shaking. I close the window. I can't close the window. Yeah. Off to better, the brighter side. They're gonna see though. They're gonna see the grass is greener. It's not always greener. It's not always greener. They're gonna come crawling back. I'm gonna make them sit in a room with all the roaches. With every other sense deprived of them, so that they can pay for what they've done, relieving me. And then once they've dealt with that hell, it can be my night again. But only then. They have to suffer first. If they want the bread and water, that is, plus sweets. The sweets will be for the roaches, though. It's just a guise I put up. I pretend it's for them, but it's not. Yes, like the caterpillar room from vtuber. They're not caterpillars, they're centipedes. They'll have that, but they won't crawl on their skin. Not underneath it. Maybe on top. They can decide though, they're the night. They can fight them off if they want to. I won't take away their ability to do that. You need to train. You need to train anyway. Plus I'll take out the hive during this time of torture. This is very evil, huh? My coworkers would think this is so messed up. They think me laughing at the gun range joke was bad. Good thing they don't know. Okay. I have to. My phone is gonna die soon. I have to sleep. I'm excited to sleep. Oh wait, let me finish this day. What else did I do? Oh, coincidentally said why you said that. I went to the grocery store and I got a lot of groceries. And my fridge is no longer empty. But it does mean I'm kind of snacking too much recently. I do walk a lot, so it kind of evens out, but I can't be doing that. And I bought more green onion pancakes. I bought a different kind too, and it was really yummy. And I bought a bunch of ready-made pastas. This one called Pepe Casio. It's like a pepper cheese pasta in Italy, and it's so yummy. I love it. And I bought gnocchi, which is like potato, squished potato circles from Italy as well. And it's very yummy. And pesto pasta. I love it. Mm. And mini bao buns, which I have not eaten. Oh, and the best thing, remember how I was talking about how I really like those soup dumplings that you put in the microwave, and you can just eat immediately. But I couldn't eat them anymore because they don't sell any vegetarian ones. I found them. I found vegetarian ones at this smaller grocery store. I found them. They can't hide from me anymore. This is the best. And that was one of my favorite foods before, and now I get to have it again. This is great. This is great news. Hmm. Firstly, they're not like that. They're just they're kind of like people think of it as pasta, but it's not really pasta. I know. It's yeah, it's not pasta, it's potato. Also another thing, I miss German week at Holiday. I must find. Oh yeah, scalloped potatoes. I like those too. Gnocchi is like it's spelled with GNOCCHI, I think. If you haven't had them, they're very yummy, and the texture is really good. But if you cook it from scratch, well, especially if you make it from scratch, but even if you just cook it, you boil it, it gets mushy really easily. You have to know how to do it. I know because I've made gnocchi mush many times. Blah. It's still, it's still okay, but the texture is a really good part of eating it. I don't know if anyone has tried this, but at Aldi they have during German week they have this spetzel that's lemon and kale spetzel, and it's one of my favorite foods. It might be nostalgia talking, but I only got to have it like 1 or 2 times years ago, and since then I have not been able to find it at any Aldi, and they don't sell it here. It's German, and I miss it so much. I love that thing. And I can't find it, and I miss German week again. And even if I didn't miss German week, you probably wouldn't have it. But if you have, if you see, it's called lemony greens, I think. Kapinoff is the brand, sort of. I don't know. But I don't, Kanoff something. I don't know. It's I have a picture of it, but I want to find it so badly. I hope one day I can find it, or I can make it myself. If I can ever find it again, I will see if I can find a copycat recipe. It's just like this very, very lemony spetzel with kale and I think some kind of butter sauce. It's so good. I love it. I love it. Squad candy. Smoked salmon. Oh, that does sound good. Red cabbage. Is schnitzel the sausage? And red cabbage, I don't know. Candy salmon. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That does sound good. Oh, other things. Okay, so I went to two grocery stores, and then I was gonna try to take the bus home, but it was quite heavy, and there was no connection bus because it was Sunday, I believe. Yeah, it was Sunday. And so I couldn't walk home 40 minutes with those bags, so I just had to Uber home, which is fine. I did so many, small chores that day. It's just good, because a lot of them are starting to build up. Um, I did them. Oh, I see. I'm tired. What is this? Me getting tired before 9 a.m. We're in an alternate universe. The crossover has happened. Mm. I took, I guess, a more human side coming out from work. Also, where did the volume go? Oh, the playlist died again. It means I should go soon. Yes, my plan. Put everyone to sleep. I got it home. Yep, I got it home. It was super heavy. Oh, and the ride home, I'm forgetting so many details. I'm getting so many. Accidentally, maybe, yeah. Um, that's the problem with not streaming in so long, but the guy... The guy who drove me home, he was listening to this, like, this hockey radio station, and it was so... I don't know how to put it. It was just very weird for an Uber ride because there was so much swearing and it was so loud in the car. It was like I wasn't there. I just kept playing it, but I kind of found it entertaining, so I don't mind. It's nice to experience a world you never get to experience otherwise. I still tipped him and gave him 5 stars. Even though it was really loud. Because otherwise I would never listen to this kind of radio or hear the way they talk or hear these stories or anything. So... I liked how free he was. He even commented on some of the... what some of the announcers were saying. Just like I wasn't there, it was perfect. It was like I got to be a bug on the wall. In his car. It was great. Or a ghost, which I mentioned I like to be sometimes. And I really got to be. It's great. I can't mention the teams, but they were talking a bit about the strategy. And injecting humor into it. And... yeah. And they were doing call-ins. And... one of the call-ins says... he was just talking normally, and then he said, you know, a certain player's name is a... I can't say it. An MFer. And the announcer said, an MFer is the best thing. Best thing to be. In hockey. It said, but, the thing from MI, the AH is not. That's the bad thing. But an MFer, yeah. That's the good stuff. So now I know. See, I never would have known that that's a compliment if I hadn't been in this guy's car. Yeah. This lady did a call-in where she was just saying... oh no. Vector gets a 2-week break. This would be a great episode. You get a free 2-week break from work. Isn't that cool? They're gonna play hockey with your face. I don't wanna give you bad advice, because maybe they don't know either. But that's how you know they're not real hockey. Real hockey fans. So while they're beating you up, you can say you're not even real hockey fans. And then they can beat you up a little hard. Yeah, I streamed on YouTube, but if you don't have any people who know you, you just can't meet people through there. YouTube is it's too hard to find people. So I couldn't talk to anybody. Think I don't even know if I talked to a single person the whole time I was streaming. I don't think I did. Cause most of the streams I did were also unlisted because I was really embarrassed and shy. So even though they say live, a lot of them were unlisted. I just streamed and then published them afterwards. So they were essentially just one-shot videos. Mm. Yeah. I still, even now, I think it's lesser than Twitch, but 2 years ago. I do know what you mean, but the thing is, I don't think they suggest them to the right people. Like, do you get them for VTubers? Based on your search history, you should, but you probably get them for just like random channels, don't you? Like random noise channels, like brown noise or white noise channels, or maybe you get some random dude talking politics in Arabic or something. It's not very, like, they don't give them to the people who would actually be interested in them, you know? So even if they do that, you never tend to click on those. Oh, you know him too. I'm a new subscriber. He's great. I like when you just go silent for 12 minutes. Sack jaw, that's my favorite part. I'm really into it. Anyway, mm, I know. I like I like when his two teammates left and then he just took on everybody by himself. It was so cool. And it was his first time playing too, and I believed that. He did a 360 no scope. It was nuts. I can't believe it. We're fans of the same guy. So that was that day. And I remember a different day. Oh, this is more stuff. I don't have time for this. What time is it? It's currently. Yeah, I don't have time for this. I'll have to tell you more a different day. But one thing is, yeah? Prove it then, bucko. You don't have the window screen record, huh? Huh? You don't have that feature that everyone hated where they record every single thing you do on the screen? That's too bad. Can't prove it then. I don't believe you. Oh, and today? No, I believe you. Okay, a little bit. Little. Although my phone is gonna die soon. It's already at such a weird angle. Well, it was delayed on here for me. Because I think you see the stream a bit delayed. So even if you type it right as I say it, I technically still said it before you saw it. So it won't show. Us being at the same time. It will show a bit after. But I believe you. Anyway, Oh, okay. Well, yeah, plus the typing. So, right, of course. Yes. Baby. I'm losing my brain. Oh, right, today there was this guy. Oh, it froze. Oh, my phone died. Yep, that's about the end of it. Okay, a few more minutes of me moving like this. Okay, so oh wait, can I do this? I can still do this. Nice. Okay. Okay. So I there was this guy too who wanted to sit at the bar to watch soccer game today, and he asked if people would get angry for him changing the baseball, and we had no customers and nobody at the bar, so I just I just gestured around and said, yes, everyone will be so mad at you. Look. And then it was kind of silly. Was that rude? Because then the other host I was with was just like, oh no, honey, he won't care. You won't care. They won't care. But there was nobody there, so I thought it was fine. Also, my mouth moves a little bit because I changed the setting so that it will kind of match my sounds too, not just the physical. So actually, my mouth is opening more than it even should be, which is saying something. So I can kind of leave it like this because it will move a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know if it was rude after. Maybe I should have just gone. Yeah. Your vtuber tag is making a return. And my thoughts are going away. Oh, right, this background. It's nice, isn't it? It's pretty calm. I like that the clouds move too. And the fireflies. It's nice. I like it. There's some... I mean, the backgrounds are quite standard in YouTube Studio. So it's nothing... No, it's just a VTube Studio background. This is the best one, I think. In my humble opinion. And there was also this man today who... I'm not sure exactly what the condition was, but... Well, he couldn't walk very... like very fast or very well. It was like very small steps, and I saw him just lingering in the door, and so at first I didn't know why he was just standing there, but then I went to hold it open for him, and then he asked if I could like pretend to trip him. He said that like I thought he was joking, so I just laughed at first, but he said something about it triggering it, and I thought he was joking. I just tucked stools in and sat him as close to the door as possible. And then he said that, oh, that worked, and he walked a little bit faster. So is this some kind of mental block as well? I'm very curious as to why me trying to trip him would work. I don't understand that. But I think he was serious. I thought he was just kidding. But apparently me tucking the stools in worked, so something did. No, I think he really did mean it, like, because it was kind of like something released before he walked, because he was going to barely moving to being able to walk kind of okay, still slow, but you know, he made it there. So I think there's some kind of mental connection too. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it's quite fascinating. Yeah, and this other day I walked... Well, it's not purely mental, that I'm quite sure of. There's definitely a physical aspect, but something... I don't know, the connection I thought of was tics. Sometimes people can have tics that are so extreme that like it limits their physical functions, you know? But it's not like it's released by something external, it's released by their own ticking, right? But it's kind of as if you know in OCD, how... Well, I guess it depends on the case as well. But sometimes you have these thoughts, if I don't do this thing, then something really bad will happen. So if something doesn't happen, let's see, a tap, you don't hear a tap 3 times. You... maybe you're kind of stuck. You're kind of... You can't move. You can't move on until you hear it. So maybe having someone do it for you kind of fixes it. So maybe something about what I did kind of made it unstuck. I don't know how to explain it, but I just found that really fascinating. But hopefully it's okay. I mean, I guess you get used to it after a while, but... and... there are definitely a lot more things. I'll just have to talk about them later because I really do need to sleep. I have to wake up for another very, very unbusy day where I'll just be standing around staring. Any ideas about... Right. Oh, I just could have gone by name, and that's such a good idea. You have to choose a name. Can be both. My eyes are feeling very heavy. But yeah, I gotta sleep. I don't know if I'll Uber in the morning because the buses on the weekend leave. I have to get up like a whole hour and a half early, or 2 hours early to get to work, when my work is only like 15 minutes away. Less than 15 minutes away. So I don't know if I want to do that. Plus I have to walk at least an extra 20 minutes. But probably 25. So it might not be a good idea. I'm gonna think about it. For right now, even sleep aside, for the sake of my leg, it's okay for me. I don't mind doing it, but yeah, I'll think about whether or not I want to spend the money. But I think I don't want to get up. I had to even get up to shower this morning, so I got up pretty early. But it wasn't too bad. I've been taking somewhat faster showers, so that's good. Yeah. Oh, and my face feels really soft. I used the face mask today. I like that you kind of look like you're wearing a balaclava. Balaclava. It looks funny. So I do that every once in a while because my face was burning for some reason. I might have to switch sunscreens, but we'll see. I'm tired. It does. It does have the opening. You can breathe. It smelled nice. It was green tea. Do you use face masks? You probably... My guess would be no, because... I don't think any of you are too into skincare. Oh, you need sunscreen no matter what skin tone, because even though, like, as far as skin aging goes and skin cancer, you're in better shape if you have darker skin. It's also harder to diagnose in darker skin tones because of the smaller chance of you developing it, of darker skin tones developing it, so it's used less in examples for dermatologists, and also you can tell less because it's not as obvious on dark skin, so the outcomes for skin cancer are worse if you have darker skin. So you should still wear sunscreen. Do not skip it. You can't get around it. Your melanin can't save you. You must wear it. Or don't. But yeah. Do protect yourself in some way. I won't. I won't get mad about that statement. You just rinse your face twice daily. That's nice. I'm happy for you and your clear skin. That's awesome. No. I am God. Yes. And it's not envy I feel, it's pride. Pride at the skin of my community. Yes. Mm. At least wear a hat. At least wear a hat. You need it. Well, now I'm curious, but okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm trying to wash my pillow more often too. I put it off so much. You know what I do though? I double pillowcase my pillow. So then once it too much time passes, but I'm still too lazy to do the wash, I just take off the outer pillowcase and boom, new pillow. Consider it. mm. Oh, did you? Well, to be honest with you, the better tech would just be fully replacing the pillowcase. But just if you're too lazy, you can just use your previous unlaziness to make it quite clean. But if it can seep through to your pillow, it can definitely seep through the second pillowcase. So the tech is subpar, to be honest. But I'll pretend it's really good. Yes. Okay. Alright, I will go. There's also a way to protect your pillow though. Then you have to wash it less often. Okay, I'll go. I have to sleep. I gotta sleep. I'm ready to sleep. Thank you. I'll where's the expressions? Where are you? Oh. I wasn't expecting such a big shift. Thank you. No thanks. Okay. I forced you to be here. Hopefully I get the flowers tomorrow. Oh, do you have any ideas of what to do during the no time? When I'm doing nothing. Because I don't have social media, so I don't know what to do with my time. Oh, maybe I could bring my Greek study book. Oh, yeah. I might do that. And I have the book I got from the library. I also put one. I don't want to draw. I don't like drawing. Oh, the other day I wrote, when I was bored, I wrote a long to-do list, and I also did a drawing of a car outside and then like a semi-self-portrait, and I forgot it and I left it there, so I had all this stuff with some of my personal to-dos on there as well, plus this drawing left over. And if you could just see who it is by the self-portrait anyway. That's my handwriting, so I was kind of embarrassed I left that, but I hope that, well, I put moles on her so that it wouldn't be like me, and I changed a few things, so maybe they couldn't tell. But I was the only one at the whole stand, so they know. I have a small tummy all of a sudden. Communities. Oh, actually, thank you for reminding me. I have to charge my MP3 player. It's gonna die. Okay, I'll bring some books and we'll see. Yeah, the disguise of disguises will make its way in. I'm really sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed now. Oh, and I finally caught up on all the VODs. I haven't made it public, but I uploaded the last VOD. It's done, finally. We've done it. I mean, the 2 weeks of not streaming certainly helped. Well, the week and a half, but you know, it's finished. I can finally delete all this stuff in my computer. Thank you to... was it 2 terabytes? I think 2 terabytes. Yeah. Of space. You are the best. Okay, I go now. I probably won't stream tomorrow. Depending on... oh yes, those video games we play every day. Every stream. Yeah. Because, full day of work. But I'll probably stream on one of my off days. So, we can go back to Resident Evil. And we can do the productivity stream. And it will be good. It will be... okay, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna make any promises because I haven't been able to be here when I was hoping to, so I'll just do it in, like a bit before. But that's my hope, yeah. Yeah, it's almost... is it almost 2? Oh, I thought it was 1:37. Okay, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you for talking to me today. I hope you get rest, and if you're going to work, then yeah, have a good day at work. And good luck. And tell your boss they owe you. They need to change your schedule. You're a good employee. Okay, bye.